a National League Central matchup. It'll be the Chicago Cubs taking on the Cincinnati Reds in Cincinnati, Great American Ballpark. Major League Baseball right here on 2K Sports.
We are live in Cincinnati, and one of the showcase features, there's the water wheel. The hometown advantage, it will go to the Cincinnati Reds in their offensive ballpark. It's looking like what you've been waiting for. 2K Sports and Major League Baseball, a September showdown. Now we'll take a look at Cincinnati's starter. As he gets going against these Cub hitters, what's in store?
Well, not a great matchup right here for this pitcher, as this is not the kind of lineup that he fares very well against. So he could be in a little bit of jeopardy early on, and we should know early in this game whether this right-hander's in trouble or not.
Show you the lineup Mike Quaid's put together for this game.
That's a prodigious lineup right here. Names that everybody recognizes. A lot of threats in this lineup and no breaks for the opposing pitcher.
Hanson up now. The Cubs winning last night. They're happy to break out with a win after losing 4 straight. The pitch. Change up misses badly, 1-0. Looking back at that last game, scoring was the story of the ball game. 7 runs across the plate.
Now that's just how potent this offense is. When the bats heat up, there's nothing you can do to keep them from scoring.
1-0 pitch is a fastball, swung on and missed. 1-1.
Well, that fastball right there, he just blew it by him.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball gets away from him there. 2-1.
Here we go, Red.
2-1 on the way. Can't catch up with that fastball. He's evened it up 2-2.
It's tough for hitters to protect both sides of the plate. You can't protect the outside and the inside, especially when you're throwing your fastball down and away.
Swung on, soft liner to the right side. And he's on. First batter up. That could be a good sign offensively. Got a chance to check out the Reds here. Let's look at their defense. Here are the teams piling up the long balls, courtesy of State Farm. The Rockies #1, the Marlins 2nd, 3rd spot the Cubs, Nationals 4th, and we've got the Cardinals, who are #5.
Obviously, a lot of power in this lineup. You see where they rank in the leaders in home runs, and that means they've got a number of guys that can hit the ball out of the ballpark.
He'll get things started here in the home half of the first. And here's the first one. Here's a strike, lunged for that bunt and missed it. Here's the pitch. And that's on the black for a called strike. 0-2. It misses at the shins. 1-2. Curveball. Ooh, where did that miss? 2-2.
Full count.
That misses below the knees. That'll run us to the full 3-2 count.
The best curveballs are the ones that start in the strike zone, then fall out of the strike zone. He couldn't get him to fish for that one, though.
And this is inside. That got him pretty good.
Well, not really the way you want to start a game, hitting a batter. Let's see what happens from here now.
We've got a moment to check out that lineup for the Reds.
Okay, this is what I call a circular lineup. Stars really throughout the lineup. They're all the same. They hit for average, hit for power, drive-in runs, really star-studded throughout.
And he really needs to find a way to get his team out of this one. He's faced with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, he'll be all right. He just has to think about limiting the damage. Don't give up a lot of runs. If they score, make it only 1.
Swing liner back up the middle. And that looks like an RBI and a single. And a second run is in. So that's going to bring in 2.
They need to get an out right now. I mean, this offense just has kept the pressure on them. They need to regroup and get an out.
Grounded out his last time through. 2 outs, base is empty. First pitch on the way. And he holds off with the pitch low, 1-0.
Oh, it's a great fastball right there, down in the strike zone. Now there's so many ways to go. Let's see how he comes back to attack this hitter.
Here's the 1-0. That one swung on, it's lined. And that gets through for a base hit. Throw is not in time, and he's on. A look at the National League wildcard race found on our State Farm standings board. Who's on top now late in the season? Cardinals out in front, first place. Second place, the Cubs. In the third spot, it's the Nationals. Pirates in fourth place. The Brewers, fifth place. And the Braves, they are in last place.
But what a great race we have for the National League wild card right now. And all eyes on those teams right now as every game critical down the stretch.
A runner on first with 2 outs. And the first pitch. Starts him off with a pitch on the outside corner, strike 1. Line towards second. Picked up by Morgan. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. No runs at a base hit. They leave 1 man on at first. The Cubs 2, Cincinnati 1. Heart of the order due to bat next. At the plate, their rookie first baseman. He's ready to start the home half here in the 4th inning. Now the first pitch. Ball off the plate with a fastball, and it's 1-0. Let's the 1-0 pitch go by, 1-1.
Hitters have to have great balance and be prepared for the pitch away. If you open up even a little bit, you can't catch up to that 4-seam fastball in the outside corner.
Line shot into center field. And that gets the tying run on board. Here are the lineups, the highest on base percentage for the past 10. Brought to you by State Farm. Number 1, the Cubs. The Reds, second. Third spot, the Brewers. Fourth, the Giants. And it's the D-backs. They are fifth.
Well, I tell you, when you watch these two teams play over the last 10 days, there seems to be a fight at the bat rack. Everyone wants to get up because they know they're going to get on base. These two teams have been on base so much in the last 10 days that it just makes it look like there's a crowd on the base pass. The pitchers better be at the top of their game, and they better be throwing strikes because they will take a walk, and if they do, they're
and he's got a shot here to give his club the lead. Just one swing could do it.
Well, this is what you're waiting for, this kind of opportunity to change the game, and your pitcher then can go out with much more confidence.
Fastball just misses, 1-0.
4th inning of this game, and right now he's finding himself over 20 pitches here, and that is eating away at his overall pitch count total, so he may not be around for long.
Lined right at the second baseman. He's got it now. Safe at first base. They got a base runner. And count the run. Game tied. Roche at the plate. It's Steve, we talk about game-turning situations. This is one of them.
No question about that. Things can change completely right here.
Bases are loaded with 2 down. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there, 0-1. He deals. Ball. Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1.
Well, that right there is a really good pitch, just missing the outside corner. Give the batter a lot of credit, though. That is one of the toughest pitches to lay off of, that hard fastball away.
Swing and lined up the middle. Makes its way through for a single. And that second runner is on his way. And he scores, and they take the lead. And they manage to knock in 2 runs. Well, the rally here energized every new opportunity they take advantage of. So look now at the win expectancy graph and what those 2 RBIs have done for their chances. Oh for 2 thus far. Man on third with 1 away. Well, you see something new in this game every day, Steve. They're going to intentionally put him on to face one of the best hitters in the game.
And you've got to really question this strategy, Gary. I mean, I don't know why you do this unless perhaps maybe you saw something in the scouting report. They better hope it doesn't backfire.
And fans, be sure to tune in tomorrow night. It's going to be Chase Utley and the Philadelphia Phillies. The St. Louis Cardinals coming to town. It'll be a 7 p.m. start time. Two men on, 1 out. He delivers. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. 2 away. Here comes the runner for the plate. A run comes home. 1 run on that one, so we get to see what that does on our win expectancy chart.
A big-time hitter at the plate, and you know what? He didn't get the base hit, but he was able to pick up a run, a productive out. That's what good teams do.
And he's facing a very tough situation here. This game could get out of hand here.
And they really can't fall any further behind. I suspect, though, the manager's going to give this pitcher an opportunity to get out of this jam.
Fastball too low, 1-0.
Well, anytime you have a good fastball and you can keep it down in the zone around the knees or lower, it's great location and, believe me, very difficult to hit.
Low for a ball, and it's 2-0.
Well, this is no time right here to try to nibble on the corners. You've got to throw a pitch down the middle and hope you can get the hitter to get himself out. If you make a quality pitch, you can get out of this inning. If you don't, you're going to get hurt.
Really nailed that one right through the middle of the infield. Over to second for 1. And 2. They pull out the double play. Well, they do load the bases on 2 hits, but can't push across any runs. Cincinnati 6. The Cubs 3. It'll be the bottom third of the order coming to the plate. It's going to be Banks. Flew out last time. And he really gets a lot of attention. It doesn't matter whether he's home or on the road. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And the first pitch, that catches the high outside corner for a strike. Here's the delivery. Swing and a line to left. And another. Wow, that hitting coach is smiling. And he's in there.
They tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box, Steve, it looked like he might have been guessing down there.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind in the count. He got a pitch over the heart of the plate, and he took advantage of it.
Well, you know he's going to have to deal with this one. You got a couple runners on base already down a run. You don't want to give up any more.
Now, it's about damage control. Don't give them a crooked number. If they score, only make it one and give your team a chance to come back.
And the first pitch. Big swing and a drive. Deep left center field. Going back to the wall. Now they lead by 4. A 3-run homer.
Garrett, he comes at him with the fastball, and it's a pretty good pitch, but he didn't get it by him, and with that swing, I'll tell you what, he can hit anything.
Fastball hitter. He got the fastball, and man, did he crush that.
Makes it look effortless. Well, how can you argue with what Cincinnati's been doing right here? Good offensive approach. Now they've expanded the lead.
Base is empty and 2 down. The first pitch. Ball. Fastball misses away. 1-0.
On a two-seam fastball down to the way, trying to get the hitter to roll his hands over to get the ground ball. He just laid off, though.
Here's the 1-0. Swing and a shot down the left field line. And it gets down. A 3-for-4 game. Good hitting job. Here's how the Central Division is shaping up late going. It's brought to you by State Farm. First spot, the Cardinals. Second place, the Cubs. The Pirates, third place. The Brewers, fourth place. The Reds, fifth place. And wrapping up the list, the Astros.
If you're even thinking about it, do not change your channel. Not for this matchup.
He singled and later scored in his last time up. 2 outs and a runner on second. On the way. Line drive fouled off towards first. Ball. The 0-1 pitch, a fastball high. 1-1. Ugly pitch. Catcher able to somehow scoop that out. The 2-1 pitch. Fastball on the block. He doesn't get the call, though, and it's 3-1.
Well, even though you're 3-1 in the count, you still have to be patient at the plate. Make him throw a quality pitch. If he does, be ready for it. And if you're the pitcher, you better not throw anything down the middle and hope he's taking it, because he can take you out of the yard.
That's a foul ball. And that swung on, hit straight back out of play. Full count pitch. Fastball swung on and missed. Side retired. So they pick up a hit but leave a man at second and fail to score. Up next, it'll be the Cubs. 5, 6, 7 hitters to get things started. It's Sosa at the plate. He's had one hit, 4 times up. Carroll gets the call to come in and take the baseball. They've decided it's time to bring a new arm into this one. First pitch, a slider for a called strike.
Nobody out here in the ninth. You know what they're trying to do. They need to get somebody on and bring the tying run to the plate. That's absolutely critical because that will put pressure on the pitcher.
Doesn't get the call on the slider. 1-1. The 1-1. That's off the plate low, and it's 2-1.
Well, he had the right idea in mind, trying to get that fastball down and away. Just missed. Now let's see how he comes back with the next one.
Here's the 2-1. Hot shot towards the hole. And that's out number 1, stepping in the bag.
Defensively, you got one out here in the ninth inning, and you want to make a play. Just get an out. You will trade a run for an out here with a 2-run lead.
Nobody on base, one away. The pitch hit hard to second, and Morgan picks it up. Throw to first gets him, and there are 2 down.
Well, they need one more out. Defense ready, lining up behind the pitching, trying to get that big out, forcing them to put it in play and make the play.
Now let's take a moment here to look at our State Farm leaderboard. Team extra base hits. Number 1, the Cubs. The Nationals in second. The Rockies third. Fourth, the Brewers. And we've got the Cardinals, who are number 5.
Well, this team clearly not just going up, Gary, to make contact. They're going up to drive the ball, and that's a great approach from an offense that you like to see, and so far they're doing it the best in the game.
First pitch, and he misses the fastball, strike 1. Here's a fly ball to straightaway left. That gets down. The tying run coming up.
Well, late in the game and you're behind by a few runs, you're going to need base runners, and a 2-out base hit right here. This team needs to string a few more together if they want to try to tie this one up.
Well, Gary, when you're trailing, you don't want to run into outs, but they have good speed now at first base. May not be a bad idea to try to steal and get a runner in scoring position.
This at bat underway, 1-0 after that first pitch missed. Pauses, and now the 1-0. 1-0 delivery is a fastball in there, 1-1. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, line drive, center field. And that's going to be a base hit. Tying run is on. Heading towards the end of the season for the Reds. This game the last against the Cubs. After that, they'll play host to the Brewers and the bat of Corey Hart. A team that will definitely give them a competitive series. That's a 3-game series. Following that, they'll have to deal with Lance Berkman. The Astros come into town. That should be a great series. They really match up well. So a lot of home games on the way. The fans will have a chance to see their guys many times over the next couple of weeks.
Well, I'm going to keep an eye and see how aggressive they're going to be to try to get back in this game. Speed out there at second base. Let's see if they put a potential double steal on.
Towards center field, and that is in there, the go-ahead run on base. And he scores from second base.
Look, it's very interesting right now. That huge at bat cuts the lead to 1, Now let's see where this thing goes.
Anson is the batter. All important production at this point in the ball game. Cut that deficit, keep pushing. That's what they're after.
Well, that's a clutch hit we saw right there, Gary, but they're going to need somebody else to get it done as well, as they're within one right now, but they need that big hit.
And what you're seeing here is the ninth inning adage in baseball. They are the toughest outs to get, and they didn't get them in time. Here's the first pitch. Ball! Just missed with the fastball. 1-0.
Well, each inning taking advantage of the opportunities before them, and you have to really credit this offense. This is when you have a deep lineup. When multiple innings, you can find ways to score runs. Now they're just one away.
The 1-0 now. And a fly ball, and this could be it. That's the last out. This ball game is now over.
Oh, in a real battle, Cincinnati played solid baseball, able to hold on and get the win in a very close game.
And now let's take a look at one player clearly instrumental in this contest. He's our player of the game.
Well, anytime you have 3 legs of the cycle, you know you've had a decent enough game to help your team win. Look, would he love to hit the triple to get the cycle, something that's rarely done in Major League Baseball? Sure he would. But I think if you ask him after the game, he's going to say, look, all I want to do is help our team win. And that's what he did with those big, big hits.
And Steve, that ought to send these folks home happy.
Oh, no question about it. They get the win in a close game, a lot of excitement and enthusiasm, and ready for the next one.
Well, that time again, thanks for being with us today, Major League Baseball. For Steve Phillips, John Kruk, and the rest of our great 2K Sports crew, I'm Gary Thorne. Thanks, everybody.